Seekers, I have an official problem. I don't know if Ruben's going to be able to make it tonight. Why? Because his power went out and all that crap. Dang it. And you know what the worst part is? I'm freaking alone in here. I don't have no one to join me in the live stream. And oh my... Hold on. God darn, I kind of messed up there a little bit. Hold on. You know what? I don't care. Can someone just join me? Never mind. Forget. Just roll the freaking intro. Boom! Welcome back, everyone. This is the Judge of Lord Master Starscream. And yeah, I'm alone tonight, and sorry, no, I wasn't really mad. I'm just trying to be funny on every single intro I'm going to be making, so, yep. But anyways, yeah, I'm probably going to be alone tonight, but I don't know. So I got my phone all pulled up, but yeah, long story short, me and him were playing Overwatch right around 6 or 5 or something like that. Then, we were just playing a match and all that. And by the way, I'm trying to find my Discord here. Anyways, me and him were playing a match, and long story short, his power went out in the middle of the game, and I was like, wait, what the heck happened? Did his computer restart? I call him. He says the lights keep going on and off. I'm hoping he'll be able to join, but I don't know. I'm still checking my Discord. He's not even active, so I assume he's home, because right now, last I talked to him a few moments ago, he was at Walgreens, but we'll have to wait and see. So I'm going to go and send a link out there to him into TFN Geek, and whoever wants to join, I'm going to copy all this. Woo! No. Almost had some copyright. I hope they don't get me for that. I better put my notifications on vibrate. What was this? God darn it, I don't care about that. And we do have I think we do have a little bit of transport here, so I will fire up my console. Hopefully I don't cut out, because it would be nice if, whatever. But I do have some stuff going on, so I do have a little bit of entertainment while I wait. And I'm hoping TFN Geek will join, but I might be here a while, so I might end up regretting starting by 9 o'clock. But I don't like carrying a stream by myself, but here I am doing it, and I'm paying for it. But anyways, well, while my console boots up and all that, me and my mom did go thrift store shopping. I did find a couple of things, and lucky enough, I didn't have to spend so much. And lucky I got some stuff. I cannot say what it is. Some stuff taken care of today, and I'm happy I got it all worked out. So, but me and my mom stopped by a Goodwill, or in a town that's not too far from me. Hold on. Did I not take my Overwatch out of the... No, I didn't. Why did I leave the game in the console? Let me eject it, because I don't want to leave it inside the console while I'm doing other stuff. And if I'm lagging, just let me know. But anyways, well, I was originally going to get... there was no price tag on this and all that, so I took it to the register. I said, hey, how much would you take for this? And they said, how about $1? And then they decided to add a little bit of tax to it and said $1.08. I was like, okay, still fair enough, because what I found, I think, ranges to $20-something. I don't know. But without further delay, I found a Lego, I almost called him Jango, or Boba Fett. A Lego Star Wars Jango Fett. And you're probably wondering, why did I get this? Well, I originally wasn't going to get it, but I wanted a Mandalorian in my collection. And I don't know if Jango Fett or Boba Fett is really considered Mandalorians, but they wear Mandalorian armor, so Mandalorian in my eyes. Hold on, let me refresh my tab. Because I think I do have some stuff to screen share. But considering how much Legos go for and all that, I was like, screw it. So it was missing some parts. It is missing some pieces. Hold on, let me check my phone. Okay, I have to make sure just in case I get a private text. So, but anyways, yeah, I don't usually like collecting Lego Star Wars stuff. Only depends what set it is. But I figure, why not? I had to do this, so okay, my stuff is loading, and we will be doing an unboxing tonight, and hopefully I can make it last until someone be like join if anyone wants to. And also, yes, what we will be talking about whoever wants to join, we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about, as long as it's not politic related. I don't stuff like that. Only if it's funny. I don't believe in none of that crap. So don't come to my stream bringing it. All right, I'm trying to get away from it because I already had way too much of that brought in from some other people. But anyways, all right. Besides the point, I will be unboxing a fellow seeker of mine. Let's bring him up. Come up here. Skywarp, my very first Skywarp I own. And no, that freaking Kingdom one don't count. So, and I know I have to be lagging. But anyways, so yeah, I got Core Class Skywarp. I didn't have to pay much for them, thank God. But yeah, so we'll be doing an unboxing of that. And hold on a minute, guys. I'm going to check and see if there's anything worth showing. I think there. Wait, what's that? Oh, okay, never mind. And also, real quick, I will say this: if you guys go back to watch my video I uploaded a while ago that about some of the ridiculous prices of Transformers figures, yes, I did. That wasn't staged. I did find Leader Class Legacy Blitzwing. Pissed me off. Ruben was shocked. I just moved one of the Galvatrons out of the way. I left it exactly the way it was. I moved that Blitzwing, or I moved that Galvatron. I screamed. I'm not kidding you. I think the whole entire store was like, what the frick? And man, Hold on, let me turn back the TV. Yeah, there's not much news to share, but we'll go and get into the news first. And hopefully someone will join me if anyone wants to. Or if anyone wants to start conversations in the chat, more than welcome to. You don't have to join. You could just start a conversation. Just remember, I will be delayed. Oh, what's that? Okay, I'm checking. Okay, yep, he's still not active on Discord. I don't know what the heck's going down in Houston. Wait, who's backstage? Oh, man, I gotta remember that every time I enter backstage, or I use screen share on the console, it's gonna do backstage action. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Well, I mean, I know what we got, and don't worry, I will be paying attention to the comments if you guys make comments. So let's see here. That stuff we already see. Oh, and it looks like we got Amazon Prime Day stuff going on for some Transformers figures, and this right here suits it, even though this is not a legit thing right here. It's just Optimus, the Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime outfitted with G1 Optimus Prime's trailer that says Prime. That seems legit. And you know what? This right here, this is just Prime. Or that's just Prime. And, well, we got some new box art here. Still no price on a certain figure, but we already talked about this stuff before in the past years. Velocitron Speed 500 Collection Series Blur, IDW. The picture is all screwed up. Look at this. It's mistransformed in the chest. That piece is supposed to be rotated down. That's ridiculous. And it gets better. There's that figure. There's Clamp Down. Cosmos. Let's see here. Yeah, we already talked about this stuff before. Look at this. Look at Override. Let me zoom in. Look. She's missing an arm. Who's taking these photos? Man, whoever's doing this, you're fired. I'm joking. I probably wouldn't do that. I'd just be like, do better. And here's this Scourge figure that still has no price. Probably going to be a leader class price point. I have no idea. I don't think there was a price shown. Let's see here. Is there July? Pre-order. Okay, they'll come out July. Okay. All right. new going on there. We already saw that stuff before. We do have some concept art of Legacy Deluxe Knockout drawn from paper. And I gotta say, I kind of dig some of the artwork. That I like how they draw stuff out. And for those who know me, I do like to draw, but I just haven't drawn in a long time, so it would take me a while to get back into drawing again. But God, this knockout's awesome. I dig the car mode. And they don't show off the car mode in the figure form. I mean, they do right here. Is this the... Yeah, this is the car mode. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's move along. And also, I will say this. For those who know, yes, I do own the Thrilling 30 split swing. I might sell that off just to get the Legacy version. Because, I mean, I think someone's recently told me that I have plenty of Transformers figures in my collection, but I guess it would be fair to do some trade out, or do some exchanges, if you know what I mean. Like, get rid of an old one to get a new one or something like that. But anyways, so I don't think I'm going to necessarily need that Thrilling 31 anymore. And it looks like at Target, which there is a Target, I think 30 miles from my location to the town that it's in. I'm not going to say I think it's 30 miles. I don't freaking know. Long story short, I cannot use my bike to go over there. But it looks like this Buzzworthy Bumblebee Legacy Deluxe Pterosaur figure is out at U.S. retail already. So, and right here, happy hunting for those who want to get it. And it looks like also, on top of that, we got the Dinobot. Even though this is something we covered before, it looks like they are out at U.S. retail. And again, happy hunting. So, great. And there's a Target that's far away from me that I barely even go to. I don't think I've been to a Target in almost... Wait, I was going to say, hold on. Yeah, I don't think I've been to a Target in almost a year since I came back. If I've been, just remind me. I don't remember. And yes, there's this Blitzwing right here. This... God, hate that. I'm totally going to sell off my Thrilling 30s one to get it. Because, I mean, I got plenty. Besides, I'd rather get rid of my old one for the newest one. Because I don't necessarily need it. And it looks like we'll get some more wait, did we already do this? I think we already did this. Wait, hold on, I don't think we well, I mean, we kind of covered a little bit of this, but Nickelodeon will have their Transformers Earth Spark panel. Wait, oh, great. It looks like this 4-pack. Wait, is it a 4-pack? Yep, 4-pack of Autobot Goldbug, Ransack Skywarp. Oh, great. Another Skywarp. And Predacon Scorponok is already out. Wait, is this the legit price? $29? That has to be misplaced. And it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them right there. And they're out at U.S. retail. And again, last but not least, happy hunting. So there you go. That's about it. And that's it for the news. Yep, that's it. And hell, all right, 14 minutes in. Look at that. Wait, hold on. Let me look at this comic. I don't like looking at some of the comic stuff. I want to see what Hot Rod's vehicle mode looks like. Dang. Oh my God, Hot Rod's vehicle mode looks awesome. I think I might make a Lego of that. I think I could do that. I have some of the parts I need. I might do that. I'm going to have to remember to save this. Alright, let me make sure. Let me go back to the home page or refresh. Let's see here. What do we got here? Oh my God, guys, look at this. Let me show you guys this. I want to get this set, and for the ones who are watching, please hear me out on why I need to get this. Look at this. Get out of my face. Freaking why? This set right here of the Transformers Generations Collaborative Jurassic Park 2-pack set this set goes for right around $100-something. And I guess if you have your Prime membership or whatever, you can literally get this thing for $58.99 right now. Why do I want to get this? So I could leave it in the box, and if I ever met any of the actors who starred in the Jurassic Park film, or in the Jurassic films, I would have them sign the box right here. Hold on. God darn it. Let me just leave it right here. Yeah, I would have them sign the box. So that's why I would buy this. And you still... Let me refresh my Discord. Man, this might be only me tonight, and I don't want it. I don't like being alone. Ah! It drives me insane. But anyways, yep, there you go. So real, but I'm probably not going to ever get it, but that's okay with me. So I'm just saying, if I was to get it, I would have the actor sign this for me. If I ever met him, that is. But there you go. Good price going on. Better get it while it still lasts, because tomorrow this will end. And that's about it for that. So, yep. Let me go ahead and shut down my console real quick, because I don't think I need it. Unless later on I need it later on. But all right, without further delay, let's get the tools out. And let's get my fellow seeker out of here. And for the record, I don't usually transform my figures, but I might actually consider this. So I don't have my knife. Oh wait, there's my knife. I never opened up a legacy box, so this, well, I mean a core class legacy box. So this is my first core class legacy. I guess I don't know where to open it from. I'm really picky. I guess I'll start here. Okay. Well, let's try not to damage the box. Nice box. Okay. All right, let's get them out. Family. Hopefully my tablet won't fall. Let me fix my Discord. Okay. All right. Got the instructions. Got the warning stuff. There's that little thing right there. Hopefully I can show that. God, these are big instructions. Holy crap. Anyways. Oh, here he is all strapped in. That kind of sounds so wrong, but still. Grab my pliers. I guess we'll get the pitchfork thing out, or the weapon that he's not supposed to be coming with. Here's that little thing that combines. Well, you have to get Iguanus and Hot Rod to be able to complete the little sword thing, but let's get him out of here. And don't worry, for those who private message me, I am watching. So I'm back to back doing things here. Get all the twisty tie stuff, or put stuff out. All right. Okay. I don't think I necessarily need the instructions, so I'm gonna put everything back in the box. I mean, instructions on Transformers figures don't work anymore. They're just lazy with it. So. There we go. There's the box. Let me put my cutting tools up, and we'll get down to the. And I do have the Core Class Kingdom Star Screen, but I don't have them out of the box right now. My little storage bin up there, so I wasn't gonna go digging for them. So we'll have to do this without my little mini-me. But anyways, straighten it out here. Joints feel a little tight. There we go. And here is Skywarp. He looks pretty cool. I never owned a Skywarp figure before, so. Plus, I missed out on the Siege one and the Earthrise one, and you know how much, and we all know how much that Siege one is going for. And there's his little weapon. He does not come with the null rays, so that kind of sucks. Oh my god, hold on. I don't think this can go in his hand. Oh my god, I think the whole thing was molded incorrectly. Okay, apparently only in a certain hand he can hold it. He can't hold it in the other hand. But anyways, I don't know what he's going to do with that. Is that, I don't know what that is. It's supposed to be a cattle prod or something like that? Or a taser? It's supposed to tase somebody with it? I don't know. But other than that, like I said, he doesn't have his null rays, and they're supposed to peg on the side of the arms right here. They just, so Hasbro chose to give him this instead of his iconic null rays. Let me see how well he stands. Yeah, he stands pretty good. All right. Hey, looks pretty cool. So let's see if I could. I haven't transformed. I don't usually like transforming my figures because considering all QC issues. So let's see if I can do this without instructions. So I really don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to look at the instructions. I'd rather figure it out myself. But watch me pay for it in the end. And people just laugh at me like, "Ooh, you broke it." Yeah, very funny. Figure out how to. I know you have to open his chest. Watch me just reach for the instructions. I don't know. Okay, no, okay, I figured out how to open up this chest. All right. Hopefully I don't break it in the process. Okay. All right. And this. Okay. I think I figured it out. Sorry if I'm not showing what I'm doing. I do apologize. Okay, this transformation is really finicky or whatever you want to call it. All right, I don't. You know what? Screw this. I'm grabbing it. I don't. This thing's making me nervous. I told you I was going to read for the instructions. I don't. I literally get those. Can't freak out too much. I don't want to look at the instructions because I don't trust them. But considering what I have to do, all right. Raise his wings up. Now we have to have. So, don't worry, I'm still. I'll be looking at the chat if anyone messages or anything like that. And if you want to join, you're more than welcome to. Just let me know and I'll send the thing. All right, apparently I have to. Oh, okay. Kind of figured out a little bit of a code here. I think I figured it out. Yeah, good thing I grabbed the instructions because I would have messed this up bad. Yep, I got it figured out. Good thing I reached for those instructions, or else I would have never figured this out. Alright, I think I can figure out the rest of it from here now. God darn it! Okay, some of these clicky noises making me nervous, and it's so tight. Ouch! Got stabbed in the hand there. There we go. Okay. Take that in place. Lock all this up. If I could get the arm tabbed in without damaging it. Okay. I don't think I'm going to try to tab the arm in. God darn it. Sure. Okay. Line the arm cabinet. There we go. I got it. Got to tilt it up. There we go. Got it. I think I'm done. Transformation. My headphones are hurting my ears right now. I hate it when they do that. Make sure. I think I got it. Oh shoot! I could have rotated his head. Whatever. No matter. Well, God, God, the detail on this figure, it's a whole lot. Gosh, like all the molded details. Like if you see this thing in person, this thing is nice, and I'm shocked that the purple on it is coming across well. I forgot what jet mode it is, or Seekers transform into, but yeah, and also if you want, you can take the weapon. It does have weapon storage, but it's stupid. So there you go. There's your weapon storage. Let me do this. There you go. This weapon storage for you. It doesn't go anywhere else. Typical Transformer stuff. Well, I guess you could peg it on the side of the arm like that. It still looks ridiculous. And I guess if you want, you could have it pointing down like this, but it's still even more ridiculous. Makes it even... Man, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I don't know why they had to add this. They could have made another core class figure, and they could have just released this figure. But they were like, oh, we ain't giving you no race. So... And no, I am not going to buy no raise. This is how it came. I'm not going to buy no 3D printed stuff. So I'm sorry. This is how it is. I was originally going to get Iguanus. But yeah, after buying this, I kind of wish I got Iguanus. But then again, I don't have a Skywarp in my collection. I already have a couple of Hot Rods in my collection, so I didn't necessarily need another one. So I was like, I'm good without them. So, but all right, well, that's about it for this. So I'm just going to get a transform back, and we'll see where we can go from here. Oh God, these tabs are really, really freaking tight. And I hate that the power is out over there in Houston for Ruben. It really frustrates me. There's always something going on either here or there, so it's unpredictable. All right. Get everything all rotated if I can. There we go. Yep, I kind of have everything all down on how he's supposed to go. Try not to break it. Yeah, this is the only time and the last time I will ever transform this figure. It's rare that I ever do anything like this, so okay, I have that tag back in place. Or I put that in correctly. Alright. Fix his arms up. Fix his arms up. Oh. Wait a minute. Mistake there. There we go. Alright. I think that's about it. And we got his little, I guess, torture weapon or whatever the heck it is. I don't know. I want to put it in this hand, but I can't get it in that hand. It's because on the box it shows that it's in this hand right here, and I don't want to force it and stress mark it. No, it ain't going in. It ain't going in. I think it's the paint. So I guess he's gonna have to forever hold it in this hand. Well, I mean, on the back of the box, he is holding it in that hand. So, all right. Well, let me. I'll put this back in the box now, and I will show off all the legacy figures I have from the first wave. I believe this figure is part of the first wave. I was originally going to get go there because I know I said I wasn't gonna get any other legacy figures, but since they didn't have Wild Rider, which was the only one I was looking for the combine of the Stunticons, since I have Drag Strip, they didn't have any of that, only Blitzwing. So I was like, well, all I could do now is this, and they did not have Bumblebee movie Ironhide or RC. So yeah. And this figure has really good articulation. Well, I'm going to say this. This makes me laugh. On the back of the box right here, hopefully you can kind of see, It's kind of hard to tell, but he is smirking. But if you look at the figure right here, focus. It's kind of hard to tell, but instead of him doing this like on the box, on the figure, he's like, literally, this is his face. He's like, I'm just laughing. I'm like, I don't know. But anyways, it just makes me laugh. But all right, let me I should be able to grab a drag strip drag strip real fast. So give me a minute. Oh shoot, I almost broke something that I built. Yeah, drag strip this box. Alright, here it is. Okay. Well, Ruben, I should have got Iguanas first so I could match up with Ruben. I made him buy a drag strip, but then he got Iguanas, the core class Iguanas, but I should have got Iguanas so we both could have matched, but I needed my fellow Seeker. Well, I mean, I didn't need it, but you know what I mean. So yeah, there you go. My first two Legacy figures are Decepticons, not Autobots. So yeah. But yeah, I'm actually out of the two Legacies I own, I'm happy with the drag strip more. So in a little bit, after I'm done messing around with this, into the storage bin it goes until I can be able to put them on display whenever I get my own little place. This right here will do not play when it comes to my Back to the Future Transformer. And I have to thank a certain individual out there for getting me it for Christmas. An individual that thou shall not be named ever again on this channel. So, but anyways, so yep. And then the box will go into the little storage cabinets up there. So just set that over there. And well, since no one's joining, I'm gonna have to try to continue some entertainment until hopefully someone joins and pull it backstage. Okay, nobody. All right. Let me fix my Skywalker. I'm gonna put him over here on my little nightstand. And I'm gonna say this: whenever autocorrect primer got me that T-Rex Megatron, still to this day I thank you, and I will always thank you for that. Even for the Galvatron you got me, I still will always thank you for that Galvatron, even though mine was the messed up shouldered version. I still love it. I'm gonna say this: I remember when I got T-Rex Megatron, I had that thing on my nightstand 24/7, 7 days a week. I did not take my eyes off of that T-Rex Megatron. I still got it up there in my storage up there. Man, I love that T-Rex Megatron. But anyways, well, like I said, since no one joined, I do. Oh, hold on, we got somebody. Hey, look who it is! Finally, I'm not alone anymore. Hey,
Hey.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
Good. How? Good. I had a good toy hunt today.
Oh, sweet. So what did you
I
manage to
see what I got. Let
get?
me full screen myself. Well, first of all, I went to Goodwill and I got a Lego Star Wars Jango Fett for a liter. I think
Nice.
these build figures go for right around something dollars. I got this thing for $1.08.
Ooh, bargain.
Yep. What was that?
Nice.
Oh,
Great
okay.
deal.
Yep.
That was a
And
little delayed.
also for I guess. Oh yeah. All right, hold on. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And I guess you're ready to see my second legacy figure.
Oh, yes. Please share.
I got Skywarp in my collection, my fellow
yeah.
seeker.
Sweet.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm actually happy I got that thing. I was originally going to get Iguanus, but in TF Geek, I'm going to confess, besides the Kingdom repaint of Air Razor Skywarp, this is my very first Skywarp I own.
Oh, no way. I thought you would have had more figures of Skywarp.
I wanted the Siege one. I lost the Siege one. Or I never got the Siege one. I wanted the Earthrise one. I never was able to get it. So, since this one is mass retail, Core Class Skywarp is my very first Skywarp. Besides
nice.
the maximal, besides that maximal version.
Yeah, a few weeks ago,
and
actually it was over.
I don't know if Ruben's going to be able to join in because.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, it's just. Oh no.
Anyways, I don't think Ruben's going to be able to join. Okay. All right. I hate having this delayed reaction or this delay. I don't think Ruben's going to be able to join because when me and him were playing a game, power started going out in his area, on and off. But I'm actually hoping he'll try to join tonight. But we'll have to. But yeah, it's But go ahead.
Yeah. So I actually haven't had to go to work for 4 days in a row. Today was the last day, and it was pleasant and all, but I didn't get a chance to relax much because we have a relative who's going to be staying with us on Thursday nights in the coming months. So we've been having to get the house ready for her to come and stay with us one night a week. But along the way, I did pick up a few Transformers figures. I've already done collection videos of them.
I saw one of them, but I don't think I saw all of them because I've been really busy and I had to deal with some personal issues. Yeah. But go ahead.
Yeah. So the first figure that I showed off, I actually got over a month ago and realized I never actually did a review on it. Was that I never actually announced that I'd added it to my collection. Was this figure, the DK-2 Guard?
Yeah, I'm still glad you got that figure.
And then, what most of my subscribers have been happy to see me get, I present you my first Legacy figure from Wave 2 of the Legacy line. I already took it out and did a review of it. I present you with
cannot believe
Transformers Legacy,
I can't believe
courtesy of Amazon.com. Transformers Legacy, Voyager Class G-Axis. He's here.
I cannot believe. I literally was shocked whenever I saw your community post. Congratulations, you got your G-Axis.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what was a hit in the gut for me today?
What?
Okay, I did a video on this a little while ago, and I have it posted to my YouTube channel. I went to Walmart and I saw all these Legacy figures. I hardly saw Studio Series. Well, I mean, there was some. There were. I thought there was 4 Galvatron. Right? There was Galvatron, another Galvatron, and another Galvatron. The reason why I skipped this one is because when I was looking through the leader classes to see if I could find Legacy Prime, I pull back that first Galvatron. Guess who I see?
Blitzwing.
Yep. I got so pissed. There was only one Blitzwing. I screamed so loud. I think the whole store heard me. They were like, "What the heck is wrong with him?" But I cannot believe I found that Blitzwing. It hurt me in the gut. Having to leave that thing. I mean, you can imagine.
Oh yeah. I'm wondering if I'll see Blitzwing when I go on my birthday shopping trip in 1.5 weeks.
Oh, I hope you do. And also, the Legacy, or not Legacy, excuse me, the Buzzwee Bumblebee Pterosaur and that Dinobot is already out at Target US retail. So, yep.
Yeah, the only buzzworthy buzzworthy figure I
But
want to get is
eh.
Gold Bug in that 4-pack.
Oh yeah, that's out at U.S. retail also.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I hope you find that Blitzwing. That would be a good birthday gift, or
Yeah,
a good
I'm
gift to
still on
buy
the
on a
fence
birthday.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence with Blitzwing, but if I do see him, then I guess I will pick him up and add him. But on a happier note, I did get the. What'd you say?
Oh, I forgot to mention this, and for those who are friends with me on Facebook, I won't give out my Facebook information, but I will say this: I forgot to mention at the beginning of the live stream, today is also another special day, since we celebrated Ninja Master's birthday in one of my previous streams. Today is my sister's birthday.
Oh,
Yep.
happy birthday to her.
I don't know if she's watching, but sis, if you watch my channel or if you every now and then you check my streams, happy birthday, sis. Happy birthday. So, yep. But anyways, yeah, that's about it for the announcements. But go ahead.
Yeah. So the next figure I got courtesy of Amazon is a Voyager class figure I've been wanting to get for several weeks now. And thanks to Amazon, I finally added it to my collection. I present you with Junk Heap.
I don't know how you get these figures. Wait, is that a windowless box?
It is a windowless box, starting with Junk Heap.
Oh,
the Studio Series figures are windowless, just like the Legacy line.
Wow. Congratulations. You now have...
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. I'm still waiting for Sludge. I unfortunately wasn't able to get Sludge at the same time I got Junk Heap. I didn't have enough money for him. I had to wait 12 hours while I went to the store and got a Amazon gift card to get Sludge. He keeps getting delayed because everyone's buying up Sludge on Amazon right now. Incredibly, Junk Heap is still in stock. And he's still available for 2-day shipping. So if you want to add Junk Heap to your Transformers collection, now's the time to stop by Amazon and grab the latest Studio Series Deluxe figure from the Studio Series 86 line, the latest Voyager class sized figure. I was hoping that maybe Amazon would announce that Sludge was going to be fully in stock, like Junk Heap is today for their Amazon Prime Day deal. But the number of Transformers figures that they've had for Amazon's Prime Day deal, it's nothing new. It's just figures that have been out and haven't been selling. So the biggest deal with Amazon. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, sorry to cut you off. I hate the delay, but did you see the price of the Jurassic Park collaboration set? God,
that's just what I was about to say. That's the best deal with Transformers action figures for Amazon's Prime Day, is that the Jurassic Park crossover Transformers 2-pack is selling for just $50 on Amazon. Little less than half of its original price of retail price tag of $105.
I was frustrated to see that price.
I know. I was almost tempted to get a second copy to keep in the box, like I've done with all of the other collaborative Transformers figures. But I have to confess, one thing the one Transformers figure I'm contemplating buying myself for my birthday, it's super expensive and it's on eBay. I am not going to say which one it is nor how much money it is, but let's just say this. If I do somehow by some chance get a hold of this figure, then I will have to take a permanent break from collecting the Legacy line. That's how much it's going for.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
And I guess you don't have to say what it is, seriously, but and I guess it's a rare figure.
It's kind of rare and very hard to find.
Okay. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that.
One thing I will divulge about it is that it's unfortunately a Takara Tomy exclusive. Hasbro has never released this figure in the United States, and it's one of those figures where if they had released it in the States, excuse me for a second. if they had released it in the States,
Okay.
then there would have been money to be made from it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
gotcha.
about that. But one thing I just wanted to show you is that
Oh,
in the upcoming reviews, Metroplex is now going to be gone from standing behind me. That's because I cleared out a shelf that had enough room for Metroplex on there. I don't want to show it
hmm?
too much because right behind on the wall, right behind it, are photographs of my relatives, and I don't want to show their faces to
Yeah.
the internet. But yeah,
Yeah, makes sense.
but yeah, what happened was it was a year ago when I moved out of my old bedroom into my current one. I
Yeah.
have to confess something. I stopped using my television. I have not watched my TV for over a year because I use my laptop computer to watch everything I like to watch.
Wow.
So when I told
That's
my
crazy.
family, so when I told my family I'm not even using my TV anymore, and we had to switch some of the TVs out in some of the bedrooms, we had to play musical television.
Hmm.
That's I took mine out of my room, and now I have a new shelf for some of my Transformers. I didn't have any shelf space to sit on. I've got Metroplex. I've got my God Jinrai figure up there. I've got Titan class Predaking standing on the shelf. I actually have a riser that Metroplex is standing on, and standing in front of him, I've got Slammer and Six Gun, and also Scamper. I've got there, and then just to have some more Transformers figures on there, I've got Earthrise Optimus Prime, Earthrise Megatron, Earthrise Ultra Magnus, and then I've got Puffer, Pipes, Road Ranger, and Puffer. They're actually in vehicle mode. They're standing underneath Metroplex. So it looks like they're coming out of a garage that Metroplex is guarding.
Oh gosh, that's awesome.
Squadron of semis. Yeah, Squadron
Right.
of semis. And then, but yeah, unfortunately, there's some photographs of my family on the wall behind him. I don't want to take the photos down, but I might take a photograph. I might take a photo of the shelf and put it on my community post, and then just black out the images of my relatives' faces. But
Yeah.
just to show you what it looks like, yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah. I'm really glad that I had. I actually have a shelf that Metroplex can stand on. So unlike the other, and also Predaking, so unlike my other Titan class figures, I now have two Titans that aren't in their boxes anymore.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's
so at least
awesome.
so I now have the shelving space for at least two of my Titan class figures that they no longer have to sit in their boxes. That's pretty good. Now, I did get one last Transformers figure that I wanted to share this, and I already shared this off in one of my videos, but I will show it to you here, Lord Master Starscream, if you're interested.
All right. Hang on, getting it. Yeah, real quick. All right. I decided to grab another one of my favorite Megatrons to mess around with it. But go ahead.
I love Combiner Wars. I was hoping we would have gotten Galvatron in that old leader class size of 12 inches tall.
Yeah. I love this Megatron because I love the head articulation. And even though it's skinny, it doesn't bother me. It feels right. And I love this figure even more because actual working tank treads.
Oh,
but
yeah. Yeah, that was
go ahead.
Thing. Is that the only version of that mold you have? Do you have the Armada Megatron release?
I don't have the Armada one. I wish I did, but it's all right.
Yeah. But anyways, so last year, before I got Metroplex, the Transformers figure in this brown box sitting on the floor here, that used to hold the title of most expensive Transformers figure I got. It technically still holds the title of the most expensive Decepticon that I've ever purchased. Well, actually, it's a Predacon, but I call it a Decepticon. Anyways, the figure in that box is the Combiner God Neptune, the white version of the Seacons from Beast Wars Neo.
Okay.
Unlike the Piranacon Seacons, God Neptune only has 5 teammates instead of 6. Back when God Neptune was introduced, Takara Tomy decided to abandon the 6th team member and abandoned the gimmick of having a 6th Seacon form a target master. And here on the new and that was on the original figures. And so, just like the original figure, they decided to omit the 6th Seacon from the new versions of God
Oh,
Neptune.
okay.
So, thanks to eBay, I managed to find the member of Team Piranacon who was left out of Team God Neptune. So, I present you with the 6th and final Seacon,
Ooh.
Lobclaw,
Nice.
or as Hasbro decided to name him, Nautilator.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah. So look.
Nice.
So I now have all. So I now have at least one version of all 6 of the Seacon molds.
Nice. Awesome.
Yes.
I'm glad you got that.
Yeah. So So now that I have Nautilator, I have all 6 of members of the Seacons in one form or another.
Okay, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you got it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. All of the Seacons, none of them have been released by Hasbro. They're all Takara Tomy exclusives, and you can see it here on the box. Look, there's Takara Tomy's logo, but Hasbro's logo is absent.
Hmm.
So these remain
Okay.
Takara exclusive Transformers, and I am super bummed about that because the Seacons, one of the last Scramble City Gestalt combiners, and is to be given a modern day figure, and for some reason Hasbro still has not found a reason to release them here in the United States.
Hmm.
Technically, Hasbro imported them for release on Hasbro Pulse, but they were just imports, so you had to pay the import costs. Yeah, and the deluxe class Seacons, they retailed on Hasbro Pulse originally for I think it was $50 each. And since there's 6 of them, that comes out to $300. And then the torso bot retailed for $85. So you pay. So yeah, that was for the Piranacon release of the Seacon. So Piranacon originally retailed for almost $400 when Hasbro imported them.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I went the cheaper route and got God Neptune, because he was going for just $200 on Amazon last year when I bought it. So.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta say real quick, I love this is a heavy duty Megatron tank, and this is this is actually a pretty good tank mode. I haven't when I originally bought this figure, he was only in tank mode. I transformed him. I have not transformed him since then, and I think it's been a year. And after, this is an awesome Megatron. I think it's gonna be hard. I think it would be hard for me to rank a Megatron figure without not figuring. I'd have to figure out his place as a Megatron.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, and also I may have to make a confession, since I can't be buying Transformers figures that much, and plus, like I said, I have to. I have some responsibilities and all that, and I have personal stuff to deal with. I kind of made a decision on something, and since I'm going to give an example. Since I have my Thrilling 30s Blitzwing figure, I am honestly considering selling that figure off for money and try to get the Legacy version, since the Legacy version actually looks a whole lot better and it's more G1 accurate. But I'd have to see if I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah, the Thrilling 30 version of Blitzwing is based on his appearance in IDW's comic books, and then it has that face-spinning gimmick recycled from the animated version of Blitzwing.
Yeah, so since I have multiple copies of some characters and all that, I figure, you know what, maybe I can just sell off the old figure for the newest one on the market. So, and I honestly thought about that at the moment whenever I found that Legacy Blitzwing, and oh my gosh, like I said, it was a gut punch for me.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping that within the next one. I'm hoping that before I go down to Walmart for my birthday, that the Velocitron subline of the Legacy line will get released, because I really want to get a hold of that Leader Class Scourge figure. That's one of the reasons why I've been on the fence with Blitzwing, is because instead of Blitzwing, I want to get that Robots in Disguise Scourge figure. Since I don't have since I don't have any version of that character, and I have 3 copies of Blitzwing in my collection.
Yeah, and I will real quick. I will say this: even though this figure's articulation is hindered by that fusion cannon, like I mean, if you look at it from certain angles, like it kind of does look a little weird. But like if you have it in a certain pose, kind of like this, like if you kind of do it like this, he actually looks pretty good on some angles. He actually, like with the thickness of these legs here, he actually looks pretty bulky and all that, except when you look from the front. And I do like that he has like the gun type parts here of the handle, so you can like, so yeah. But yeah, I do know what you mean. I would totally buy that Scourge figure instead. And I honestly hope you do find that figure.
Oh yeah.
And I do hope it releases before, excuse me, I hope it releases before you go down there, and it'll still be there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I was shocked to find that Blitzwing. I did not see Laser Prime at all. And since Blitzwing is out, does that mean Wild Rider is included in that line?
Well, here's the thing. Wave 2 of the every line of sorry, my tongue works. Most waves of Transformers figures, retailers will sometimes release certain size classes before others. They won't release every figure in the wave at the same time. Like for example, G-Axis and Soundwave are from Wave 2 have already been released and are available for purchase on Amazon right now. So for Wave 2 of Legacy, the Voyager class figures have arrived first, and then Blitzwing started to appear shortly afterwards, but they didn't appear all at the same time. And the deluxes, and so for Wave 2 of the Legacy line, the deluxe class sized figures are the size class that's being released last after the Voyagers, Leaders, and Core class figures are getting released.
And man, if you watch my video, the prices is freaking ridiculous. Like it's not okay. First of all, the core classes have went from $9 something.
They went from $9.99 to $11.99.
Yeah, $2 more, and you're paying right around $12 something. I don't freaking know. And also, the deluxes from going from $19 to $22, and it stayed on the $22 for a little bit on Legacy. And what did they do? They bumped it up to $24. So I'm paying close to a Voyager price for a deluxe figure with the tax.
You are paying the price of a Voyager for a deluxe now. You know what they're trying to do is they're teetering on raising the price of every size class of Transformers figure by another $3. And right now on Wave 2 of the Legacy line, they're teetering on that $3 price increase. Like for instance, on Amazon, the 2 deluxe figures that I want from Wave 2 of the Legacy line that I want to get, it are Elita 1 and Tarantulas. Tarantulas is retailing for $24.99, but Elita 1 is Legacy Elita 1 is only available for just $22.99 on Amazon. Wild Rider is sold out, and I'm trying to look up if Knockout's available.
Look, I'm just gonna say, I'm sorry to cut you off. Look, I just want to say this. I pay, or thanks to my mom, drag strip. When I got drag strip, he was $22 something, and I had to pay, and $25 had to be paid to get that figure for me. So if I'm gonna have to complete my Stunticons or something like that, and I have to pay $24 something to get them all. Well, I mean, besides Motormaster, because Motormaster is a completely different price. But and if I'm just saying, yeah, for me to get the limbs, if I have to pay $24 something, and I'm paying if I have to pay $30, and you know what I mean, if I have to do that, I'm not doing it. I just
Yeah.
can't. I might as well just sell off a lot of my figures to do it. No.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, on Amazon, I pre-ordered both Elita 1 and Tarantulas. Elita 1 with the old price tag, and Tarantulas has the new price tag. And with the sales tax, the new price tag, it comes out to $27.18.
I'm just saying, I missed the days when Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom was going on. I paid, well, I mean, yes, Kingdom did have a little bit of a price jump up, but it wasn't that bad. I was still paying right around.
It was only like $2.
It wasn't that bad though. I mean, it didn't let Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom did not hit me hard in the wallet that much when I was helping my sister out and all that, clean up the house, and she paid me for my services. And if you're ever watching, thank you so much. I love you very much for helping a brother out. But I'm just saying, Legacy's pissing me off already. Like, listen, they originally started out as a Kingdom price point. Then they jumped it up to 22 something dollars, and now they're putting it up to 24. That is stupid.
Yeah, but you know what that equates to? You know what that equates to? Over the Legacy line was released for the first time in January when this year started. It's now July. They raised the price by almost $3.50, and that is half of $7. So that means they are raising the price of Transformers figures by $1.25 once every 2 to 2.5 months.
Wait, what? Can you say? I'm sorry. Can you say that?
If my math is correct, then that once every 2 to 3 months, they're raising the price tag of Transformers figures by $2. Once every 3 months.
Hasbro, I'm tired of your crap.
That's how much, if my math is correct, that's how much they're constantly raising the price of Transformers figures is $3 once every 3 months. So $1 a month is how much they're raising the price tag, but they're doing it in intervals instead of doing it constantly.
I'm going to confess right now. If this is how they're going to be doing it, I might honestly just stop permanently. Like, honestly,
Yeah. Same here. I personally wouldn't be surprised if by the end of this year, a deluxe class figure retails for $27.99 or $28.99.
I will be done at that point. If I have to pay $30 for a deluxe class, all I can say is just, Hasbro, go screw yourself. I can't do it anymore. I'm not paying. Look, back then, hold on. All right, 2007, deluxes were $10. They kept up in the price through as the movies progressed. And and now deluxes are just, they've gone from $10 from way back in the day to now this. It's ridiculous. And as my mom would say, like, and I think she's watching, but for an example, I know this is not a deluxe, but let's say this is a deluxe because this is almost a deluxe price point. She was used to getting me these figures for right around $10, but her seeing, and she told me this kind of recently after seeing my drag strip figure, $25 for a figure this small, that's disgusting. In her words, that is a ripoff. And now, if they're doing $24, that's even more of a ripoff.
And because they want to be environmentally friendly, they've gotten rid of the plastic window. So these figures, in addition to having the price raised, the quality of the box that it comes in is going downhill.
Listen, it better not. I swear, if Hasbro ends up coming out, oh, we're raising the prices because we removed the plastic. We removed the little plastic insert thing, or the plastic shield. If that's the reason why, I can't. You might as well just, at this point, considering that people are taking taking their fingers and popping off limbs, ripping off Skids' head, ripping off Blue Streak's head from Buzzworthy. I'm just saying, if I have to deal with this, and who knows, I don't know if anyone kind of like been picking their nose and touching the figure and all that. I'm just saying, Hasbro, you might as well lower your price down. If you're going to do this, do that. Just lower your price. Because, I mean, for all you know, someone might take a knife and just scratch up the figure, or they'll just scrape off some of the paint.
Yeah. Or as I said in my window when I discussed why, or as I said in my discussion video a few months ago when I discussed why I hate open window packaging, for all you know, someone could have sneezed on that.
And you don't know if they have COVID. Oh shoot!
No.
I shouldn't. Well, I should be able to get. I should be able to get away with saying that word. I hope.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I can't say certain words. Go ahead.
But yeah, I was just gonna say, you don't know if someone has a cold and they've sneezed on it.
True.
I mean, I'm sorry to say this. I don't know of a disease that's more contagious than the common cold.
I don't either, and I'm sure someone in the comments will bring it up. But I'm just saying, like, hold on, like literally, I really want to complete my Legacy Minosaur. I really do, because the only combiner I have complete is my Combiner Wars Devastator. I do not have my Studio Series 1 complete, and I'm just saying, if I literally have to pay. I know I already said this, but if I have to pay $24 something or plus tax for a figure this small, I'm just saying, I don't want to say this, but to me, the combined mode is no longer worth it.
No.
I mean, yes, the combined mode looks cool. I will say this. I will totally buy Breakdown. I don't know about Dead End or, well, Wild Rider, definitely not. But I'm just saying, the only one I'll probably buy is Breakdown, because I like Breakdown. Other than that, I will not complete the combiner unless I find it for a good price that is reasonable.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure that I'm gonna get a lot of hate from this, especially from probably, I don't know if Hasbro, or I don't know if any people that, I don't know if people that work for Hasbro watch my stuff, but I'm gonna say this, Hasbro, listen. I'm gonna say this and I mean this. You've already become scalpers yourselves. Why do I say that? Listen, Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom were good prices. And if you're gonna be upping the price constantly with these figures, look, I don't care if look, I get it. I'm upset that Legacy is not gonna be part of the Netflix thing. And that Legacy is its own line. They're gonna branch out to other, like Energon and all that. They're going to branch out to different stuff. But
yeah,
still, that I'm just saying, this is ridiculous. You're ripping me off.
It's aggravating, it's irritating, and above all, you know what it's going to do is take away our love of collecting Transformers figures.
Especially depending the budget you make. And me, I barely even make money now, but yes, I do have my old job back, and still, I don't know when I start, but sooner I start, the better. But still, considering these price increases, it's still going to hit me hard in the gut.
Oh, yeah.
I just can't do it. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why some figures from the Legacy line I am most definitely passing on, and I am not collecting. I think because with all these price hikes, what happened was in the past I'd only collect certain Transformers figures I wanted, and then there was a Transformers figure I asked on if I wanted to buy it. Oh, it was already going through an aftermarket price, and it was jacked up by because the only people selling it still were scalpers because retailers didn't have it in stock anymore. So what I did is, I believe it started with the original Transformers Generations line in 2010. And I went completist and bought every figure in each subline of Transformers Generations. That way, if I had a figure that ended up being rare or hard to find years later, then I'd already have it in my collection. But here's the thing. With the way the prices have been hiked up for the Legacy line, for the first time in a decade, I am now having to drop my hobby of going completist on a subline of Transformers.
And can I say this? I'm literally going to just come out and say this.
Yeah.
Legacy, I still want skids. I still want that knockout. But considering they already upped the prices, I don't know if I want to anymore. I mean, I will totally buy that Blitzwing after hopefully selling off my old one for enough money to get it. But I'm just saying, I Legacy's already. I mean, oh, I don't want to say this. Legacy has not disappointed me with the figures. Legacy
No.
disappointed me with the price increases. That's
Oh
where it
yeah.
disappoints me. It pisses me off.
Yeah.
And
Same here.
I'm going to say this. If deluxes are going for a ridiculous price, imagine what the Voyagers are going to be, and imagine what the leader classes are going to be. We're probably going to have to pay almost close to $60-something for a leader class. Just
I think.
what?
Yeah. Well. On Amazon, Giaxis is only going for $31.49, but Soundwave, his wave mate, is going for $33.99. Amazon put Giaxis up on discount for the Amazon Prime Day deal. Yeah,
I cannot.
but not
Hasbro.
Soundwave.
I will say this. I think I'd rather stick with the core classes. I think, look, I know these are small, and $11 is probably not worth it, but I'd rather stick with the tiny line and the cheaper option.
That's why I confess I'm secretly hoping that. I'm sorry to interrupt you. That's why I have to confess I'm secretly hoping that, like we got in the Siege and Earthrise line, I'm hoping that they'll bring back the Micromasters.
Yeah, I totally know what you mean, and I mean it's and I yeah, it's just ridiculous on the prices. It's whenever I'm going to say this, literally our wallets are being terrorized and we're being robbed of all of our money on our hobby. And plus, here's what excuse me. I don't know this for sure. I think the only reason why these prices are even going up is because Hasbro's number one product is Transformers. 100%. I don't know that for sure, but I think there's more of a fandom out there for Transformers than Jurassic Park, Nerf, or any other Hasbro product. Transformers is their number one seller.
Even outselling G.I. Joe.
Yeah. And I don't know much about G.I. Joe, to be honest with y'all. I only watch the live action movies. I've never really been into G.I. Joe that much, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some screen share real quick since I didn't have you in the last stream because there was some stuff I was talking about. But anyways, was there some stuff you wanted to say? I kind of cut you off a little bit.
No problem. I was just going to say that I've had to, for the first time ever with the price hiking, I've had to pick and choose which Transformers figures of the Legacy line to collect, and I can no longer go completist and buy up every single figure in the line.
Yeah.
So the figures that I am most definitely passing on are Deluxe Class Knockout, Titan Class Metroplex. I'm passing on, and I'm passing on Soundwave, even though he's got the new clean cut paint job on the Legacy figure. I'm passing on Soundwave. I'm passing on Galvatron for the same reason, even though he no longer has the battle damage markings. It's not worth double dipping in that figure for a second time. And then what other figures am I passing on? Oh yeah, you're gonna hate me for what I'm about to say, but I am seriously considering passing on Blitzwing.
Hey, I don't blame you, considering the prices, and I know you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you
mean. And then you're probably gonna. Please don't take this the wrong way, but two of the figures I'm thinking of passing on from Wave to a Legacy are Wild Rider and Motormaster. Here's the thing: I am not that impressed with how Motormaster came out. Granted, I will acknowledge he is far more accurate to the original Generation 1 Motormaster figure than what we got in the Combiner Wars line. But at the time in 2015, when Combiner Wars was in full swing, the price of Transformers figures had not gone up that significantly, and in the end, despite not being entirely accurate to how the Generation 1 versions of the Stunticons were, I still enjoy having the Combiner Wars versions of the Stunticons in my collection. And because people who got a hold of Motormaster early have shown that Legacy Menasor is going to be he's just as tall as Combiner Wars Menasor, the exact same height. So pretty much the only thing that the Legacy versions of the Stunticons have going for them compared to the Combiner Wars figures is more G1 accuracy. But with the price hikes, G1 accuracy is not enough. Is not enough motivation for me to go out and get these new Stunticons in my collection. I don't regret getting Dragstrip because he is vastly more G1 accurate compared to his Combiner Wars counterpart, more so than the other Stunticons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do not have much motivation for Menasor. If the Combiner had, instead of Menasor, if it had been in a Combiner that Hasbro has not released yet, such as Piranacon or Road Caesar, if it had been a G1 Combiner we hadn't gotten yet, then rather than a new version of Menasor who got a figure in the Combiner Wars line, then I'd probably be all in for the Combiner, if it was a Combiner that Hasbro has not yet released in the United States.
Yeah. I totally agree. And no, I don't hate you for any of that, man. I mean, I respect that, and plus, like, it's just ridiculous on the prices and all that. And yeah, you're right. There's not really much motivation to it, and that's why I'd probably only be considering getting Breakdown.
Yeah, I'm actually more excited for the Legacy figures in the Velocitron Walmart exclusive packs than the mass retail figures.
The only one I'm really excited for is that Scourge. I want to get.
Yeah, I'm excited for Scourge and also Road Hauler and Clampdown. Those are the three figures from that subline I'm most excited for.
Yeah, I get it, and I guess you might pass on the Cosmos or something like that.
I may get Osmos. I'll say this: the one figure from that Velocitron set I'm the least excited to get, somewhat ironically, is Override, because I still have my original Cybertron Override figure.
Oh, okay. I want to. I don't know if you saw this. I don't know if you. Hold on. All right, here's the IDW blur right here. Someone took some new photos.
Yeah.
Look at that. His chest. And look at this. Why? You know, like, why? Well, what? She's missing her arm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, her arm is behind her back. It's backwards. That or it was removed from the figure. Or wait a minute.
It looks like it's not. There's nothing here.
They edited it out of the photo.
What is this? I mean, I was like, what the heck? And also, look, they don't even show her. Like, okay, let's see. They show Blur's box. They show this. All right, that one.
Burnout.
Yeah, they don't show her box. What?
They did in an earlier post.
Yeah, I know, but it's kind of funny that they didn't show her box in this group.
Yeah.
But all right, let me go back up here so I don't have to go scrolling through. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. I guess we'll go for the best one first. Hold on. What do you think of the Inferno?
Oh, he will be mine. Oh, just like Tarantulas, Beast Wars Inferno will be mine. That's another reason why I'm thinking of passing on Motormasters, because the money that would go to Motormaster I can instead save for Inferno.
And you know what the best part is about this figure?
It's a brand new mold.
I think it does borrow a little bit from Wastenator, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that he has the jar or some mouth articulation so he can yell.
Oh yeah, for the royalty.
So I actually. And also, we don't see behind the figure, but it's clear that he'll have the rear, the little rocket butt thing. So I'm gonna laugh if you could put a blast effect on it.
Yeah, that would be kind of funny.
And also, here's the thing:
just like Dinobot's tail, it's not going to have the spinning gimmick that the original Beast Wars figure had.
Yeah, and here's the.
I know what it is. I don't know what it is about the eyes of the.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is about the eyes of the Amp mode. I know being entirely black, they're supposed to be soulless eyes, but it just looks cute to me for some reason.
Yeah, I agree. It does look like a cute little pet ant. And here's the thing. You know what Hasbro, the designers of this figure, you know what they came out and said?
What?
That this figure in ant mode is based on an actual ant. Like the textures are the same textures that are on an actual ant or something like that.
Yeah.
Like all these little bumps and legs and all that, it's all based on an actual ant.
Yeah, that's what an actual ant exoskeleton is like. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that ant mode looks good. Like, I mean, yes, there's kibble right there, like in between these legs right here on the side. I mean, yeah, but the back looks clean. It I don't. Wait. Let me look at the. Is there any? Okay, it looks like there will be some ball joints on the, not at the body area, but also on the outside part. So, but it looks like it's pretty good.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that the designers have been working on with the Beast Wars characters. Unlike the Generation 1 characters, where there's registered trademarks on the automakers for the vehicles that they turned into back in the 80s, with the Transformers Beast Wars characters, nobody has any copyright claims on any living creatures. So the designers that has Tomy have been free to make the Beast Wars characters look like the actual beasts that they transform into.
Yeah. And also real quick, I was gonna quickly say, I don't remember, wasn't there a character in Beast Wars that actually rode on the back of Inferno? I think there was wait, I think it was Quick Strike. I think at one point, Quick Strike got on his rear end. You know what? I'm not gonna bother saying that. Well, long story short, he got on the back.
Yeah, he jumped on his back.
Yeah, and then.
Yeah, Quick Strike was the one who rode on Inferno's back, and then shortly afterwards, Inferno threw him off, and they got into a fight. Did my computer freeze, or did yours, Lord Master Starscream? You're not moving at all. Your screen froze. I can't even hear you. The only person I can hear is myself. Oh no, the live stream has lost its host. His computer crashed. Well, while he fixes himself, I will say this: I am actually kind of disappointed that we got Soundwave with G-Axis in Wave 2 of Legacy instead of Beast Wars Inferno. I would have loved Beast Wars Inferno to have been released in Wave 2 of the Legacy line instead of having to wait for Wave 3 of Legacy to get a hold of him. Because once Tarantulas gets released, Inferno's...
Yeah, and real quick, I just want to bring this up before I...
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my words will be cutting out a little bit again. All right. Before I forget, since we have the listings of a Frenzy or a Rumble or a Core Class 86 Rumble Blue thank God they fixed the name issue. Thank you,
Yeah.
Hasbro. I'm tired of that. That really pisses me off. Like, you're confusing the heck out of me. Anyways, so thank God they fixed that. But since we're getting in a core class, and it's obviously going to have to be a cassette on if they want to be G1 accurate, do you know what that means, TFN Geek?
We could potentially get all of the cassettes in the core class size.
And also, do you know
And
what
get
else that could possibly mean for you?
a new Soundwave figure that transforms into a cassette player that should be compatible with those cassettes.
Definitely. Hopefully, you'll have another chance to get your tape deck.
I sure hope so, because Netflix Soundwave is going for
So, yeah,
$200 on the website. I see him being sold.
I confess, I'm gonna have to say this. I hate being the only one that owns that figure. It pisses me off. Or not. Yeah. And
It's
all
just
right.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. What do you think of this Armada Starscream? I do have some things I have to say about it, but I want you to go first.
So unfortunately, like all of just like the other figures from the Unicron trilogy, I'm disappointed that they actually removed the gimmicks that the original figures had. Like if you look at Armada Starscream,
Yeah.
his sword being formed by one of his wings, plus his main gimmick of his minicon partner Swindle, that's been removed. When they first showed off Titan class Cybertron Metroplex, and they showed that, unlike the original Cybertron figure that had lights and sounds, and of course his minicon partner, what they're doing with the Unicron trilogy figure characters is they've removed all of the gimmicks in favor of more articulation.
Yeah.
Articulated joints for action poses. So I'm actually not interested in getting any of the new Unicron trilogy figures since I still have all of the originals from the early 2000s. I would instead prefer if Hasbro and Takara Tomy would celebrate the 10th anniversary of Transformers Armada by releasing reissues of those old Armada figures.
I agree. And
that's
also,
what I would
I'm gonna have to say,
release of the original figures.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this Starscream figure here. Do you know what this reminds me of?
What?
This honestly, looking at the engineering of this, and that the backpack folds down.
Mm-hmm.
This honestly looks like a generation. I don't know if it's really. This looks like the Generations or Thrilling 30s one, re-released with new modern articulation. Let me zoom in on this head here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the head is pretty much. I don't own the figure, but yeah, it does look the same. Because the backpack folds down, and also I know on the original there was no ankle tilt; it was just tilted at this angle right there.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like they re-released the figure with modern articulation.
Yeah,
and
can you? Yeah,
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I am pissed off with the wing here. Like, I hope you can remove I hope you can remove this wing, right? Pop off that wing, and it'll be like he's just, you know what I mean. I hope. But go ahead, what you were gonna say.
Would you mind bringing up the image of the jet mode, please?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Oh, and real quick before I do, I like that he does come with the Star Saber sword, and I know people are probably going to be disappointed that it's not the actual combined mode, but you can tell this is the Star Saber. So I'm going to say this. It's a little bit small. I feel like it should be bigger. And also, I'm going to say this ahead of time. This Star Saber sword is not going to be good. It's not going to look good on that Leader Class Armada Megatron. Straight up. It ain't going to look. That is going to be way too small in that hand. And here's the jet mode.
But that's the point I was trying to make earlier in the live stream, is that the minicons aren't being brought back for these new Armada figures.
Yeah. And here's the jet mode for you.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I don't think it's a retool of the Thrilling 30 deluxe figure. I think it is a brand new mold, but I will say this: it will not be nowhere near as big as the original Armada Starscream figure. It's going to be smaller than Earthrise Starscream, I think.
Yeah, we'll see. But the jet mode looks good. I am upset at the minicon thing being sacrificed, but I am happy that you can put the backpack, the little thing over his shoulders, and that's how I would have it.
Oh
And
yeah.
I am happy you could do the flip over proton cannon. That makes me happy right there.
Yeah.
Something tells me there might. I can't tell. Well, there might not be no spring-loaded gimmick, but still, I'm happy you could do the proton cannons. I am happy
no,
they did that.
Yeah, no,
And I am looking at the wing right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the
And
wings?
I look at the wing. If you look close, yeah, if you look up above or down below where the pin is for the proton cannon, it looks like there's a little mushroom peg type thing, or not mushroom peg, like it looks like it just pops on. So
Can you show
I
with your
guess you
cursor?
can remove this wing assembly.
I can't see.
Well, I mean, it.
What part of can you put your cursor on
Well,
screen
okay.
and show where you're looking at?
Well, my cursor is there, but it's just not showing on screen. Okay, if you look on where the red part is, okay, hang on. Okay, do you see the little pin right here of where that holds the proton cannon in place? The little pin right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Look down below that little big red square thing. If you look,
Yeah.
yeah, right there. It looks like the wing will just pop onto like a little peg thing right there, because
Yeah.
it is. If you look,
Now I see it. Yeah. You know
it
what it
is
is?
at a.
I think it's actually
Yeah,
just
if
a
you look,
ball
it looks like.
joint to angle the wings back.
Huh.
Yeah, I think it's just a ball joint to rotate the wings back.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the robot mode, yeah. See, it's just
Oh,
it's
hold on a minute.
just a ball joint to angle the wings.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah, you could just pop off the wing. So yeah, yeah, and that'll make me happy right there. And
Mm.
I'm gonna say this: considering this arm right here, the shoulder goes up like that. That's good articulation. So you could.
Yeah.
I honestly hope you could get this like without the Star Saber sword, using his wing sword. I think you could get this into some really good poses.
Oh yeah.
And it's obvious that we will get a Thundercracker probably in the Generation Selects line.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you'll be passing on this figure.
Yeah. So like I said, I'd rather have the original Armada Starscream figure that was released back in 2002 get a re-release.
Yeah. And
I was kind of hoping that since the current year 2022 marks the 20th anniversary of the Armada line, that Hasbro and Tomy would celebrate the Unicron trilogy by re-releasing the original Unicron trilogy figures.
Yeah. And also he'll transform in 18 steps. And also on the box, his sword wing is white, but on the actual figure right here, you can see it's red. So
yeah. Time will tell which version if it's going to be red or white.
Yeah, but the figure looks good, and it also does tell us that they're not changing the Armada designs, but they are sacrificing the Minicon gimmick thing. So I am a whole lot more excited to see that Megatron figure. So,
yeah.
But with the Starscream and the Megatron being released, well, I don't think we'll ever get a Skywarp unless somehow they work out something. I don't know. Besides, who knows? I think they would, for some fanboys out there that like collecting all three Seekers, I guess they might do a Skywarp, but who knows? But it's obvious we'll get a Thundercracker and also a Galvatron.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they get their money's worth out of the repaint.
Yeah.
But yeah, and oh my gosh, Sludge! Look at what?
Yeah, Sludge is sold out from Amazon's own stock right now. That's the so it's only the only people selling Sludge on Amazon are scalpers.
Mm.
The cheap, yeah.
Hers, yeah.
It's actually a scalp. There's actually a scalper with a lower price right now. They're selling sludge, but still they're selling sludge for $74.99.
Mm.
Yeah. I almost paid $55 for sludge, but then the other night he popped up for just the current leader class price tag of $53. So I I saved $3 by waiting until that moment to get him.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I'm just looking at this statue of six shot. Looks cool. Right. All right. Let's see here. And yeah, I can imagine what the prices are going to be. It would
Mhm.
impress me if they're up in the price even more, like every new wave, because
Oh
it
yeah.
seems like the wave of legacy gets better and better as we continue.
Oh
So I
yeah.
hope it's not the case that
Hmm.
yeah. I think that's what that is for that. I'm making sure.
Well, I'm sorry to say, but I need to get to bed soon because it's my first day back at work tomorrow, and I want to get a good night's
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah. I'm gonna get some rest too. And also I will say this: I am. Hold on, let me power this down real quick. Since we got Kingdom Starscream in the core class, and now we got Skywarp, I will say this: I do agree with you. He should have came with his null race, but eh. I guess it was their way. I guess them sacrificing the null race, I guess it kind of pisses fans off, and it makes fans not want to buy him that much, and it also gives us a chance to get it if we never collected a Skywarp. Because if he did come with his null race, I'm sure this figure would have been a hot item.
Oh yeah.
So I think Hasbro kind of figured out some ways to get around that. But all we need now is Thundercracker, and I wonder how we'll get a Thundercracker. And also, I guess you already know, real quick, I guess you already know about the Walgreens Legacy figure. I
No.
forgot her name. Oh,
Oh yes.
shoot.
Oh yeah. No. I remember it now. Minerva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is And I guess you'll be passing on Minerva.
Actually, no.
Excuse
I
me.
want to get her because I want to get her because that's the first ever figure of Minerva that's been released by Hasbro, and I believe it's one of only 3 figures Minerva has been given since the character was introduced to the Transformers franchise back in 1988.
Okay.
Yeah, the reason why Minerva
That's interesting.
the reason why Minerva is a Walgreens exclusive is because she's apparently a retool of Legacy Elita 1 instead of a brand new mold.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And real quick, before we end off, I'm going to say this. Considering the price, after thinking about it, here's some of the figures I will be getting for Legacy for sure. I will obviously, I'm still getting the skids. The blaster, I got to get I need the blaster to go with the Soundwave, if I can. And knockout, I mean, that knockout looks cool. I'll probably get the knockout. Breakdown is the only Stunticon I might get, unless somehow my OCD starts killing me and I do get all of them. But we'll just have to wait and see. But and Blitzwing, obviously, Legacy Laser Prime is the one I would also want to get, and pretty much all the Beast Wars figures if I can to complete the Beast Wars collection, and that Scourge figure. And since we don't have any other figures that are shown, I think that's about it. And also, now that I think about it, since Legacy it's its own line, and they're going to be just dedicating it to figure for us getting newer generation figures of, or you know what I mean. Something
Yeah.
tells me, something tells me we might get a combiner and a Titan once a year. And
Oh
here's
yeah.
and if I'm not mistaken, Black Zarak came out sometime last year, I think. Okay.
No, he came out around New Year's.
Okay, well, All right. And I mean, some legacy figures were coming out at that time. And now that we're on this year, we got Metroplex and now we got Minosaur. So next year, if they're going to do a Titan class, it would probably be the Nemesis. And if they're going to do another combiner, I would have to say Bruticus, in my opinion, because I would love to see a new version of Bruticus.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, and like I said, honestly, if I'm able to get those figures, I will try, but I would have to see if I can. But I may have to replace some figures to get some new figures, and if I can do that, I'm okay with replacing old for new, even though it would hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, other than that, considering the prices, I'm gonna have to say this, Hasbro, I'm not doing it anymore. I might have to make my retirement official very, very soon. Because I'll say this, I think there's obviously better things I could do with my money than just buying Transformers. And it hurts me to say that, but it's the truth. But other than that, that's about it for me on that. But
yeah,
is there anything else you want to say real quick before we end off?
Nope.
All right. Would you like to share where they can find you and any upcoming videos you might have coming up?
Yeah, so you guys can find me here on YouTube. You can find me on Discord. I love to talk everything Transformers related. I apologize for getting behind in my reviews. I've had a lot going on. I've had a lot of personal stuff going on, and at the end of each day, I've been too tired and had the lack of motivation to get my reviews done. But the next figure I will review is this one right here.
Nice.
Here, so look forward to that review, and then I don't know what figure I'll review after that, but I'm really hoping to get back on track with my reviews over the next few days. I would have actually done a review tonight, but I enjoyed our conversation here on your live stream, Starscream. So thank you for that. And
no problem.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So thank you for having me on here, and thanks to my subscribers for your continued support. So look out for my upcoming reviews.
Oh, definitely. And I bet you're just dying to get the Kingdom Arc out of that box.
Oh yeah, that.
Man, I could hardly wait for that review one day. Whenever you get through it.
Yeah, between the Arc, Black Zarak, and God Neptune, I technically have 2 Titans and a Combiner that I still have to make video reviews of. So there's still a lot of reviews I need to catch up on.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame you. And, well, you can find me here on YouTube, obviously, at The Judge of Lord Master Starscream. Same for my Instagram, my Discord page, my TikTok. I'm still having issues with my Instagram, but you can still follow me on my Instagram page. And I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. And I'm hoping to do a live stream tomorrow night, hopefully, since tonight, tonight or either after midnight, it'll be the last episode of Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. And I'm sorry, I know I keep saying it. I honestly hate the series due to some religious stuff. I'm not trying to piss people off. It's just my opinion. Just respect my opinion. It's just my brain on how it works. So I'm just saying I'm not looking forward to the last episode, so I might do a little bit of a discussion on that. And hopefully there'll be some more Transformers stuff very soon, because Comic-Con is right around the corner. And hopefully we'll get something new for Transformers Earthspark, and maybe, hopefully, something for Rise of the Beasts.
I just hope we can see Wave 3 of Legacy.
Oh yeah, Breakdown is supposed to be in the last wave, or it's supposed to be the last one that releases.
Yeah, and Wave 4.
Okay, well, I still look forward to seeing Dead End, but still, and I guess people are wondering why Breakdown specifically. Well, I know I get it. It's not the prime version of Breakdown, but here's why I choose Breakdown. 1, I love the look of his robot mode. 2, I love his vehicle mode because it's a Lamborghini Countach. And I'm curious how they're going to do that. I don't know if they're going to heavily remold the side swipe mold. Probably not. But I'm just looking forward to seeing that because I love the Lamborghini.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And yeah, like I said, I think that's about it. So thank you, TFN Geek, for joining. And I wish Ruben would have been able to join, but I guess the power's still going on crazy in Houston. And I have no idea what's going on. Wouldn't impress me if there's a hurricane going on. Or, but yep. But like I said, thank you. And yes, I'm happy. Excuse me. Since you said thank you to me for joining or whatever, yeah, you're very much welcome. And hey, like I said, I said it once and I'll say it again. You're always welcome, man.
No, thank you.
No problem. And yeah, I think that's about it. And anyways, so this is the Judge, a Lord Master Starscream, saying, "Seekers, transform and rain fire." Good night, everyone.